is it still too early for Cross 5? Right, like, after Cross Team Rumble, is it still early for Cross 5? I mean, people are probably going to be getting a new Spyro game, which they can finally set their yaps about. Because, again, it's so tiring. Literally, I get so stinking tired of people complaining about how Spyro has not got a new game since 2018. I mean, I love Spyro too, but again, Crash will always be my number one favorite game. Because again, it's the first game I ever played. It's the first game I ever played. Or the first franchise of gaming I ever done. So that's why Crash Bandicoot will always come first of any franchise of gaming. Crash will always be first. Master! That's what I sound like. Weird voice. And personally, I don't think it's ready. I don't think it's time for Spyro to come back. Yeah, people can probably call me blind for saying that. I don't care. I don't think Spyro should come back yet. I mean, yeah, as an update for Crash Team Rumble, sure. I'm sure Crash Team Rumble will have a Spyro update. You know, similar to Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. I'm sure that Crash Team Rumble will have, of course, Spyro, and Ripto is teased too. Right? Ripto's been teased too. That we've seen, and I talked about before. But personally, as for a new game, no, I don't think it's time. Spyro needs more time. Spyro needs more time to fry, or to be in the oven, being making, as I could put it. It is not time for a new Spyro game yet. Still needs a few more years. How many years? I don't know. But, like I said, for me, Crash will always come first when it comes to gaming. And Spyro is somewhere up there. Somewhere in the gamings that I do is up there with, or Spyro is up there. Along with Minecraft, along with Medieval, along with SpongeBob, Kingdom Hearts. Which Kingdom Hearts is up there with Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot and Spyro and Minecraft are definitely the top 3 ones that I played the most. Spyro I barely play a lot of, or little of, I should say. But again, Kingdom Hearts, Crash Bandicoot are definitely 2 of those franchises I play a lot, like very much. Yes, I'm sure a lot of people would be overthinking and taking this whole, yeah, I love Crash way more than Spyro. Seriously. Taking it seriously, or over seriously, but it's true. I mean, you would probably be the same with your first franchise of gaming that you played growing up when you were little. You'd probably be the same thing like me, or be in the same situation like me. But like I said, y'all would probably be in the same state. I mean, don't lie and say you're not. Right? Nobody lie and say that they're not. Be honest. Be honest. Be honest. Being, being honest. You know, some of the things that y'all may say I may not answer about, right? I may not answer about. I may just ignore, right? Because there's a lot of things that I, of course, ignore when it comes to people telling me stuff. Either for good reasons or just because I just want to. That was genius. But again, like I said, and again, like I mentioned before, we already have a Spyro 4. We already got a Spyro 4 ever since the first Spyro game for the PlayStation 2 to come out, and that was, of course, Enter the Dragonfly. That'll always be Spyro 4. That's always going to be Spyro 4. Nothing will change that. And again, it's different for Crash. It's a different situation for Crash. Rapid Cortex is not Crash 4, right? Because, again, look at the plot. Look at the story. Just compare the story. Like, really, compare the story from the end of Crash 3 to the start of Crash Rapid Cortex. Like, just look at it. You can definitely tell it's not a sequel. I don't know what people's nerves are of saying that it was about how it was a 4. And yeah, ignoring the whole Japanese spelling. But for some reason them putting 4 on the title when it was not 4. But again, look at it with Crash 3 to Rapid Cortex. You can tell Rapid Cortex definitely was not the 4th installment because it did not continue while they were in the time prison. But look at Crash 4. It actually shows, and it's actually a proper sequel to Crash 3. And look at Enter the Dragonfly, with the new dragons being born, and the new baby birth of the baby dragons that you rescue. And then Spyro Enter the Dragonfly, we celebrate the birth of those dragons, and they get their baby dragonflies, companion of baby dragonflies. So it still continues from Spyro 3. Do y'all see what I'm talking about?
Why did you? I have to...
Y'all see what I'm talking about? I mean, there's a high chance that none of y'all even paid attention to what I actually said. Right? There's a good chance, honestly, there's a good chance that none of y'all even listened to what I said. A very good chance.
Why did you? I have to choose a bandicoot.
And again, from the Crash 4 It's About Time's Crash 5 teaser, 106% ending, people say that the secret ending is going to be Twinsanity. Here, I can actually tell you, it is not going to be Twinsanity. You know why? Because go and look at the 106% ending of Crash 4. You see nothing of icebergs, right? You see no icebergs of how Crash Twinsanity started, where they were frozen from being in how Crash Rapid Cortex ended. right? Rapid Cortex ended where Cortex would be in Oko on an iceberg, and then Twinsanity had them escaping that iceberg by being frozen, and then Crash 4 is about time's true ending, Crash 5 teaser. It's the end of the universe. There is nowhere to be seen of any icebergs. There is just desert. So, yeah, that completely debunks that. Yeah, it's not Twinsanity. I don't know what people are thinking when it comes to that. Literally, I really do not know what people are thinking when it comes to that. And again, we're not getting any more remakes. People are kind of blind to say that we're not getting any more remakes. They have clarified that they're not doing any more Crash or Spyro remakes. Twinsanity, or the Insane Trilogy, Nitro Fueled, and Reignited were the only remakes of Crash and Spyro that we're getting, that we were to get. We're not getting any more remakes. They have clarified that. And again, that theory of Crash Twinsanity at the end of Crash 4 is just stupid. Like, there's a big difference. I don't know why people are thinking it's going to be Twinsanity when it has nothing to do with the ending of where Twinsanity actually takes place from how Rapid Cortex ended. Like, for real. There's a big difference. I don't know why people would believe. It makes me wonder what are in the minds of those people. Right, what are the minds of those people that believe that? And if they're okay, right? If their minds are okay, or if they might, either if they hit their head on something several times on something, which that could be a big possibility. They could have gotten in a concussion or something. That's a big possibility. But yeah, I hate to break y'all's hearts about that, but it's not Twinsanity. I getting tired of repeating myself. I get telling y'all about repeating myself, telling y'all that it's not any more remakes. I just always get sick and tired of, very tired of telling y'all about that kind of stuff. The ending that we see in Crash 4 is about time. Is going to be a new Crash 5, a proper Crash 5. That's it. End of discussion. It's not that hard to notice the difference between those games, right? Of main installment to not even the main installments, right? Because Rapid Cortex and Crash 4 are two completely different universes, right? Crash 1, 2, 3, and It's About Time are in the actual Crash universe. When it comes to the other Crash games, they're in multiverses. They're in their own universes. So in the actual Crash universe, which is Crash 1, 2, 3, and It's About Time, the timeline that takes place within those games, the other games don't exist in the actual Crash timeline. If y'all can see. In the actual Crash timeline, I mean, y'all could probably get what I'm saying, right? Y'all could probably get what I'm saying. Again, it can be annoying to just having to constantly repeat myself. Not only to other influencers, but to those said influencers in their comments. Like Canadian Guy A, or Wumpa Lewis, or etc., etc. You name, you fill in the blank. You fill in the blank. And don't get me started, also, don't get me started about the whole people being absolute, I don't know what to call, about talking bad about Crash Team Rumble. Like, yeah, people are literally talking bad about Crash Team Rumble. People are saying, don't buy Crash Team Rumble, or something like that. I really do hope those people would get help, or at least they should try to see professional help or something, because I feel like the inner working of their minds are kind of loose. And I feel like that they're needing therapy or something. At least. At least. And again, we live in a society where people just don't know how to be happy what they get, or what they got, when it comes to it, right? They don't know how to be happy what they're getting, got, or receiving. Well, pretty much receiving, getting is the same thing, but you know what I mean. Just do wish people could literally see what I'm talking about, and come to the realization that I'm right. It's not that hard to know that it is, to know the whole crisis like me, how serious it is. But it's not hard to be like me, where I realize that something is wrong when it comes to people that just think that. Again, it's not that hard. And hey, there could also be possibilities where this is not going to be something that's being well talked about. I don't expect this to be well discussed from other people, right? I'm not expecting that. I'm not expecting that, not in the slightest.
Enjoy the end of the universe.
See, they said end of the universe, and people claim that, oh no, the Crossfiles teaser, or the teaser of the next main installment, is going to be Twin Sanity remake. No, it ain't. Again, I don't know what people were saying when they were talking about that. There's a big difference. See, you don't see no ice, right? Whoa, you don't see no ice. Hear that, people that are saying about that whole Twin Sanity thing? See it? There's no ice. Whoa. See? Yeah, I'm being sarcastic. But just to get the mind open, there's no ice, so it's not Twin Sanity. It's sand. Ice and sand are completely different.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
They're completely different things. I just love that part. I mean, that's literally, too, from the fandom. That's pretty much how the fandom is. There's no pleasing some people, no matter what the developers do. I'm the only part of the fandom that admires and appreciates what they do.